The strike called by the Guyana Teachers Union began today. So too did the protests. There were protests in every part of the country. In the city, the largest protest was outside the headquarters of the Education Ministry. Teachers bore placards and chanted songs of solidarity. Coretta MacDonald, GTU General Secretary, was with the striking teachers.
Teachers are receiving $8,000, while our learners are receiving $45,000. And the government sees nothing wrong with that. Outside of that, this has been the last resort for us. Because our talks, they would have failed all along. And so this is the last resort. Here we have been asking this government from 2020 to now to speak to the teachers union. Rather than speaking with the executive of the teachers union, the government chose to select 100 teachers to speak with them. They have no authority to speak for the teachers of this country.
She said that since 2020, despite efforts to negotiate with the government, all the teachers have received are imposed salaries.
They can't talk to us, but they're talking to government. And they've been talking to government. And they've been talking to government. And you know, the sexy part of it for them is Coretta MacDonald, MP for the opposition, while you have my colleague Sipol Narayan, who is president of GAU, the Guyana Agricultural Workers Union, and he's a sitting MP in the government. But nobody sees anything wrong with that. But regardless of what they say, our teachers know and our parents know that this strike is not political.
She said that she is being paid as a teacher and not as a member of parliament. Then there is the threat of disciplinary action against the striking teachers.
The PDP government, like I said earlier, they're anti-working class. When it struck against the coalition in 2018, not one teacher lost any money from their salaries. Even though we were on the streets for 9+ days, not 1 cent was taken from them. But we know how the PDP will operate. And if they decide that they're going to deduct monies from our teachers' salary, let me say to them, that's good news for us, because corporate sponsors out there have already pledged that they will reimburse our teachers.
And the proposed penalty to be imposed by the teachers would create more radicalism among the teachers, according to Ms. MacDonald. One of the striking teachers, Everton Caesar, said that for far too long, the teachers were not being remunerated.
You know, teachers are the one who teach and help to create all other professions. And we're wondering why it's so difficult for the government to sit down and talk with our union.
It's overbearing. We are treated as if we are less than animals. The basic things that the Ministry of Education can do for teachers, have proper seating in school. We are hearing about the cash grant, the disrespect that the cash grant has created for teachers. We are hearing that we're thieves. We put in the change in our pockets. That if a teacher has 30 children, we are having $120,000 in our pockets. When it's far from the truth. It's painful when we have to resort to this. We know that it's the nation's children. I've been feeling for the nation's children for a long time. But parents need to understand and come out and support because their children are affected